Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly forecast from the 3rd of September through to the 9th. I shuffled the cards, laid them out. Let's see what kind of energies are around for you guys. Okay, first off, Five of Swords in the reverse position. And next we have the Ten of Pentacles upright, followed then by the Five of Pentacles reversed. And next is the King of Swords reversed. And lastly, we have the Star card, Major Arcana, in the upright position. This is funny. I think you guys get your own card more so than any other sign. And I'm pretty sure in the September read, weren't you guys all about coming into your own? Okay, interesting. It's the only Major Arcana you have here, is the Star. It's either you're coming into your own, Aquarius, or you have a lot of hope and faith. This card points to hope, faith, and forgiveness. So it's interesting. Overall energy, you have the Five of Swords in the reverse position. The Five of Swords in the upright position generally speaks of conflict, but coming out the winner, Aquarius is an air sign, and you guys are really good at verbal battles. So when the card is in the reverse position, however, this is sort of coming out of battles. Maybe you're just done. Maybe there's been a lot of conflict going on, verbal battles and things like that, and you just don't want to partake in it. Maybe something has happened in the previous week and you were verbally in conflict with someone or several people, because the Five of Swords, there's a few people involved, so maybe you were having verbal conflicts with a few different people. But the good thing is those energies are now waning. You're coming out of that. The Five of Swords sort of pointing back to the Four of Swords. You just want to sort of take a time out and take a rest. So this is good. I'm not really sure what's happened in the previous week that would make you feel this way. But for some of you, remember, it's just a general read, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. But for some of you, maybe you did have the prior week was maybe a little bit difficult and full of verbal back and forths, and you're just done with it. Now, moving on, you come into the week with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. It's pentacles that speak to things that are tangible in our lives, such as security, like a home or a job or finances, those kinds of things. And the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position is really nice energy. It's feeling abundant or feeling really secure. Maybe for some of you, you just maybe moved into a brand new home and you feel really secure there. Or it could be that your finances took a turn for the better and you're feeling really financially abundant. And this is often indicative of someone who is also sharing their finances with others. Say you move into a place where people are sharing the rent or sharing the expenses, and that means there's more to go around for everyone. So it's definitely a good energy to come into. And right beside it, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Well, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position in relationship reading, or when it's involving other people, when it's in the upright, this could mean feeling left out in the cold. When the card is in the reverse position, however, this is coming out of feeling left out in the cold. And sometimes we can turn our back on other people and leave them out in the cold, and sometimes they do it to us. And in this particular case, it's going to be different for all of you. Maybe some of you did this to someone else, and for others of you, maybe someone did this to you. So that's what's going on. But if it's not dealing with a relationship situation or friendship situation, it could be dealing with finances. When it's in the upright position, this is feeling sort of pinched financially, like financial lack. But when it's in the reverse position, this is sort of coming out of that, which is definitely good energy, because it almost looks like the beginning of the week you got your mind on money and finances, because you have two cards that speak of finances. So A financial abundance is there, which would explain why the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, because you're no longer feeling the financial pinch that you were feeling before. For some of you, I hope this resonates for a lot of you, because this is really good news, good energy at the beginning of the week. Now, moving towards the weekend of the 8th, 9th, you have the King of Swords in the reverse position. When the King, well, it's a court card for one thing, so if it's a court card, it could be representing someone of the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, it's your own energy, Aquarius too. This could be representing you in the situation, and that's Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it's also not gender specific, so it could be male or female. But or it could just be representing the energies of the King of Swords. The King of Swords, when he's in the upright position, this is an authoritarian, this is a well-spoken person, this is someone who's fair and just. When it's in the reverse, however, the King of Swords can represent anything from, say, a misunderstanding. It could be, for some of you, you had a misunderstanding with someone. Could have had a misunderstanding with the King of Swords, and you know, or perhaps a verbal conversation or a situation where there was back and forth communication that didn't go very well. And the reason I feel it's more on the misunderstanding situation is because what follows it is the Star, and this is the card of hope. So I think this is more than likely speaking to a misunderstanding, where you may have had a falling out or a misunderstanding with this person, or words that went back and forth, and it was maybe not pleasant, and maybe you realize after the fact that, or the person, if this is your energy, Aquarius, the other person realizes after the fact that it was just a misunderstanding, that you didn't really mean it the way you said it, and vice versa. You, if it's someone else, you'll realize that they didn't really mean it the way that it sounded. Because following that, the energy's going towards the weekend of the 8th, 9th, you have Major Arcana, the Star, in the upright position. It's the only arcana you have in the read. Pretty strong energies, and this is a nice way to end the week and end the read with the Star in the upright position. This is the card that sort of goes with Aquarius. This is, you know, what they say is your card. So it definitely has a lot of Aquarian energy to it, but this card just on its own represents hope, forgiveness, understanding, and just, you know, just sort of, it's the kind of hope that comes from within, because it's Major Arcana, right? So it comes from just an inner knowing. It's like, you know, that you feel hopeful and that things are going to be okay. You just have an inner feeling about it. The card also, like I said, represents forgiveness and understanding. So that's why I think, because it's right next to the King of Swords in reverse, that there may have been a misunderstanding that is quickly forgiven and understood. So definitely a good way to end the reading. It looks like the beginning of the week for you guys, it's about finances and security and job situations. But towards the end of the week, the weekend, it's about maybe a particular situation or relationship with someone where there's a misunderstanding, but then the misunderstanding is straightened out right away. And your overall energy is just you not wanting to partake in verbal battles or any kind of commotion. So that's really good. It's a nice progression. This is really nice to see. If you're going to have this follow it, that's beautiful to see. Really nice energy for you guys. I hope this reading helped you, Aquarius, and if it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful week. Bye for now.